Cacophonous. C A C O P H O N O U S. Cacophonous. Cacophonous is an adjective. Cacophonous means having an unpleasant sound. The cacophonous and nonlinear archaeological process. Cadence. C A D E N C E. Cadence. In this example, cadence is a noun. Cadence means the accent in a metrical foot of verse. It is also means the close of a musical section. He liked the relaxed cadence of his retired life. Cajole. C A J O L E. Cajole. In this example, cajole is a verb. Cajole means influence or urge by gentle urging, caressing, or flattering. He cajoled her into going along. Calamitous. C A L A M I T O U S. Calamitous. Calamitous is an adjective. Calamitous means having extremely unfortunate, or dire consequences. Bringing ruin. The battle was a disastrous end to a calamitous campaign. Callous. C A L L O U S. Callous. Callous is an adjective. Callous has two meanings. First, it means emotionally hardened. Second, callous can also mean having calluses, having skin made tough and thick through wear. A callous indifference to suffering. Callow. C A L L O W. Callow. Callow is an adjective. Callow means young and inexperienced. A callow enterprise. Calumny. C A L U M N Y. Calumny. Calumny is a noun. Calumny is an abusive attack on a person's character, or good name. This is a malicious calumny. Candid. C A N D I D. Candid. Candid is an adjective. Candid means characterized by directness in manner or speech, without subtlety or evasion. I gave them my candid opinion. Candor. C A N D O R. Candor. Candor is a noun. Candor is the quality of being honest and straightforward in attitude and speech. We shall serve justice and candor, and all things that make the right. Canny. C A N N Y. Canny. Canny is an adjective. Canny means showing self-interest and shrewdness in dealing with others. Too canny to be sound. Canonize. C A N O N I Z E. Canonize. Canonize is a verb. Canonize has two meanings. First, it means declare to be a saint. Second, canonize can also mean treat as a sacred person. After he was shown to have performed a miracle, the priest was canonized. Canvas. C A N V A S S. Canvas. Canvass is a verb. Canvass means solicit votes from potential voters in an electoral campaign. It also means consider in detail and subject to an analysis in order to discover essential features, or meaning. Canvass the evidence in a criminal trial. Capacious. C A P A C I O U S. Capacious. In this example, capacious is an adjective. Capacious means large in capacity. She carried a capacious bag. Capitulate. C A P I T U L A T E. Capitulate. In this example, capitulate is a verb. In this example, it means surrender under agreed conditions. The whole course of my life proves that I never capitulate. Capricious. C A P R I C I O U S. Capricious. Capricious is an adjective. Capricious means determined by chance or impulse, or whim rather than by necessity or reason. Authoritarian rulers are frequently capricious. Cardiologist. C A R D I O L O G I S T. Cardiologist. Cardiologist is a noun. Cardiologist is a specialist in cardiology, a specialist in the structure and function, and disorders of the heart. The cardiologist uses the stethoscope for cardiac auscultation. Caricature. C A R I C A T U R E. Caricature. Caricature is a noun. Caricature is a representation of a person that is exaggerated for comic effect. He did a caricature of the old man by talking in a deep voice. Carnal. C A R N A L. Carnal. Carnal is an adjective. Carnal means marked by the appetites and passions of the body. Music is the only carnal pleasure without vice. Carnivorous. C A R N I V O R O U S. Carnivorous. Carnivorous is an adjective. Carnivorous means used of plants as well as animals feeding on animals. Carnivorous plants are capable of trapping and digesting small animals, especially insects. Carouse. C A R O U S E. Carouse. Carouse is a verb. Carouse means engage in boisterous, drunken merrymaking. They were out carousing last night. Carp. C A R P. Carp. Carp is a noun. It's also a verb. Carp means the lean flesh of a fish that is often farmed, can be baked, or braised. It also means raised trivial objections. It would be wise not to carp or criticize. Cartography. C A R T O G R A P H Y. Cartography. Cartography is a noun. Cartography is the making of maps and charts. Application of remote sensing imagery in cartography. Cast. C A S T. Cast. In this example, cast is a noun. It's also a verb. Cast has two meanings. First, it means the actors in a play. Second, cast can also mean select to play, sing, or dance a part in a play, movie, musical, opera, or ballet. He cast a young woman in the role of Desdemona. Castigate. C A S T I G A T E. Castigate. Castigate is a verb. Castigate means inflict severe punishment on. It is also means censure severely. She castigated him for his insensitive remarks. Catalyst. C A T A L Y S T. Catalyst. In this example, catalyst is a noun. Catalyst is something that causes an important event to happen. The invasion acted as a catalyst to unite the country. Categorical. C A T E G O R I C A L. Categorical. In this example, categorical is an adjective. Categorical means not modified or restricted by reservations. A categorical denial. Catharsis. C A T H A R S I S. Catharsis. Catharsis is a noun. Catharsis means purging of emotional tensions. It also means purging the body by the use of a cathartic to stimulate evacuation of the bowels. The king needed the assassin dead, for death of the man would be a catharsis for him. Catholic. C A T H O L I C. Catholic. Catholic is an adjective. Catholic has two meanings. First, it means of or relating to, or supporting Catholicism. Second, it means free from provincial prejudices, or attachments. Catholic in one's tastes. Caucus. C A U C U S. Caucus. Caucus is a noun. Caucus is a closed political meeting. To assemble in or hold a caucus. Cauc. C A U L K. Caulk. Caulk is a verb. Caulk means seal with caulking. Caulk the window. Causality. C A U S A L I T Y. Causality. Causality is a noun. Causality is the relation between causes and effects. It may be possible to receive the reply before sending the message. In this case, causality would be violated. Caustic. C A U S T I C. Caustic. Caustic is an adjective. Caustic has two meanings. First, it means harsh or corrosive in tone. Second, it means capable of destroying, or eating away by chemical action. Encaustic tone piercing otherwise flowery prose. Cavalier. C A V A L I E R. Cavalier. Cavalier is an adjective. Cavalier means given to haughty disregard of others. He treated us in a cavalier fashion. Cavort. C A V O R T. Cavort. Cavort is the verb. In this example, it means play boisterously. The children cavorted in a garden. Cease. C E A S E. Cease. Cease is a verb. Cease has two meanings. First, it means put an end to a state or an activity. Second, it means have an end, in a temporal, spatial, or quantitative sense. My property ceases by the bushes. Cede. C E D E. Cede. Cede is a verb. Cede means relinquish possession, or control over. The squatters had to cede the building after the police moved in. Celebrity. C E L E B R I T Y. Celebrity. Celebrity is a noun. In this example, it means a widely known person. He was a baseball celebrity. Celerity. C E L E R I T Y. Celerity. Celerity is a noun. Celerity is a rate that is rapid. In war, celerity is the most important. Censorious. C E N S O R I O U S. Censorious. In this example, censorious is an adjective. Censorious means harshly critical or expressing censure. Was censorious of petty failings. Centripetal. C E N T R I P E T A L. Centripetal. Centripetal is an adjective. Centripetal means tending to move toward a center. Centripetal force. Certitude. C E R T I T U D E. Certitude. Certitude is a noun. In this example, it means total certainty or greater certainty than circumstances warrant. He felt a wild desire to run after them, a certitude that he could run them down. Cessation. C E S S A T I O N. Cessation. Cessation is a noun. Cessation is a stopping. A cessation of the thunder. Session. C E S S I O N. Session. Session is a noun. Session is the act of seating. Third-party states have no title to object to session. Chagrin. C H A G R I N. Chagrin. Chagrin is a noun. Chagrin is strong feelings of embarrassment. I am at a loss to find words with which to express my chagrin and grief. Chalice. C H A L I C E. Chalice. In this example, chalice is a noun. Chalice is a bowl-shaped drinking vessel, especially the Eucharistic cup. A cloth used to clean the chalice after the celebration of the Eucharist. Champion. C H A M P I O N. Champion. Champion is a noun. It's also a verb. Champion has two meanings. First, it means someone who has won first place in a competition. Second, it means protect or fight for as a champion. He clapped the champion on the back, and congratulated him. Chaotic. C H A O T I C. Chaotic. Chaotic is an adjective. In this example, it means completely unordered and unpredictable, and confusing. After a Syria's air raid, the traffic in the capital was chaotic. Charlatan. C H A R L A T A N. Charlatan. Charlatan is a noun. Charlatan is a flamboyant deceiver. One who attracts customers with tricks or jokes. Act as a medical quack or a charlatan. Cherry. C H A R Y. Cherry. Cherry is an adjective. Cherry means characterized by great cautious and wariness. A chary avoidance of a definite answer. Chasten. C H A S T E N. Chasten. Chasten is a verb. Chasten means to discipline by punishment. Difficulties can chasten the best trait of a person. Chastise. C H A S T I S E. Chastise. In this example, chastise is a verb. Chastise means to discipline or punish. How would you chastise somebody for stealing? Cherubic. C H E R U B I C. Cherubic. Cherubic is an adjective. Cherubic means having a sweet nature befitting an angel, or cherub. Looking so cherubic when he slept. Chicanery. C H I C A N E R Y. Chicanery. Chicanery is a noun. Chicanery is the use of tricks to deceive someone, usually to extract money from them. Accuse a politician of chicanery. Chide. C H I D E. Chide. Chide is a verb. Chide means censure severely or angrily. The mother chided the child for entering a stranger's car. Chimerical. C H I M E R I C A L. Chimerical. Chimerical is an adjective. Chimerical means produced by a wildly fanciful imagination. Most interpret the information from the victims as chimerical thinking. Choice. C H O I C E. Choice. In this example, choice is an adjective. It is also a noun. Choice has two meanings. First, it means the person or thing chosen, or selected. Second, choice can also mean of superior grade. He was my choice for mayor. Choleric. C H O L E R I C. Choleric. In this example, choleric is an adjective. Choleric means easily moved to anger. A choleric commander. Chortle. C H O R T L E. Chortle. Chortle is a noun. It's also a verb. Chortle means a soft, partly suppressed laugh. It is also means laugh quietly or with restraint. Chortle with delight at a joke. Chromatic. C H R O M A T I C. Chromatic. Chromatic is an adjective. Chromatic means able to refract light without spectral color separation. Chromatic lens. Chronic. C H R O N I C. Chronic. Chronic is an adjective. Chronic means being long-lasting and recurrent, or characterized by long suffering. A chronic shortage of funds. Chronicler. C H R O N I C L E R. Chronicler. In this example, chronicler is a noun. Chronicler is someone who writes chronicles. According to certain chronicler, this great novelist is go to write no more long novel. Churlish. C H U R L I S H. Churlish. Churlish is an adjective. Churlish means rude and boorish. It would be churlish to tie strings to our help. Circuitous. C I R C U I T O U S. Circuitous. In this example, circuitous is an adjective. Circuitous means marked by obliqueness or indirection in speech or conduct. The explanation was circuitous and puzzling. Circumference. C I R C U M F E R E N C E. Circumference. Circumference is a noun. Circumference is the boundary line encompassing an area, or object. A danger to all races over the whole circumference of the globe. Circumlocution. C I R C U M L O C U T I O Circumlocution. Circumlocution is a noun. Circumlocution is a style that involves indirect ways of expressing things. This was no time for red tape and circumlocution. Circumnavigate. C I R C U M N A V I G A T E. Circumnavigate. Circumnavigate is a verb. Circumnavigate means travel around, either by plane or ship. We circumnavigated the earth. Circumscribe. C I R C U M S C R I B E. Circumscribe. Circumscribe is a verb. Circumscribe means restrict or confine. I circumscribe you to 2 visits to the pub a day. Circumspect. C I R C U M S P E C T. Circumspect. In this example, circumspect is an adjective. Circumspect means heedful of potential consequences. Physicians are now more circumspect about recommending its use. Circumvent. C I R C U M V E N T. Circumvent. In this example, circumvent is a verb. Circumvent means avoid or try to avoid fulfilling, answering, or performing. They circumvent to evade their responsibilities. Cistern. C I S T E R N. Cistern. In this example, cistern is a noun. Cistern is a tank that holds the water used to flush a toilet. The cistern is empty but will soon fill again. Citadel. C I T A D E L. Citadel. Citadel is a noun. Citadel is a stronghold into which people could go for shelter during a battle. The citadel in ancient Greek towns. Civil. C I V I L. Civil. In this example, civil is an adjective. Civil means of or relating to, or befitting citizens as individuals. Civil rights. Civility. C I V I L I T Y. Civility. Civility is a noun. Civility has 2 meanings. First, it means formal or perfunctory politeness. Second, civility can also mean the act of showing regard for others. You should show more civility to your host. Clairvoyant. C L A I R V O Y A N T. Clairvoyant. Clairvoyant is an adjective. It's also a noun. Clairvoyant means someone who has the power of clairvoyance. Clairvoyant can also mean perceiving things beyond the natural range of the senses. It is said that love is blind but friendship is clairvoyant. Clamor. C L A M O R. Clamor. Clamor is a noun. It is also a verb. In this example, clamor means a loud, harsh or strident noise. Clamor can also mean make loud demands. He clamored for justice and tolerance. Clandestine. C L A N D E S T I N E. Clandestine. Clandestine is an adjective. Clandestine means conducted with or marked by hidden aims, or methods. Clandestine activities behind enemy lines. Clarity. C L A R I T Y. Clarity. In this example, clarity is a noun. Clarity is free from obscurity and easy to understand. The comprehensibility of clear expression. With this knowledge, we can prioritize functions with great clarity. Claustrophobia. C. L. A. U. S. T. R. O. P. H. O. B. I. A. Claustrophobia. Claustrophobia is a noun. Claustrophobia is a morbid fear of being closed in a confined space. Relating to or suffering from claustrophobia. Cleave. C. L. E. A. V. E. Cleave. Cleave is a verb. Cleave means separate or cut with a tool, such as a sharp instrument. Cleave the bone. Clemency. C. L. E. M. E. N. C. Y. Clemency. Clemency is a noun. Clemency is leniency and compassion shown toward offenders by a person, or agency charged with administering justice. He threw himself on the clemency of the court. Cloister. C. L. O. I. S. T. E. R. Cloister. Cloister is a noun. Cloister is residence that is a place of religious seclusion, such as a monastery. Seclude from the world in or as if in a cloister. Coagulate. C. O. A. G. U. L. A. T. E. Coagulate. Coagulate is a verb. Coagulate means change from a liquid to a thickened, or solid state. Coagulated blood. Coalesce. C. O. A. L. E. S. C. E. Coalesce. Coalesce is a verb. Coalesce means mix together different elements. The colors coalesce well. Caudal. C. O. D. D. L. E. Caudal. In this example, coddle is a verb. Coddle means treat with excessive indulgence. Grandparents often coddle the children. Coerce. C. O. E. R. C. E. Coerce. Coerce is a verb. Coerce means to cause to do through pressure or necessity, by physical, moral or intellectual means. He coerced her for information. Coercion. C. O. E. R. C. I. O. N. Coercion. Coercion is a noun. Coercion is using force to cause something. Though pressed into rugby under coercion, I began to enjoy the game. Coffer. C. O. F. F. E. R. Coffer. In this example, coffer is a noun. Coffer is a chest especially for storing valuables. 3 compartments divided the coffer. Cogent. C. O. G. E. N. T. Cogent. In this example, cogent is an adjective. Cogent means powerfully persuasive. A cogent argument. Cognate. C. O. G. N. A. T. E. Cognate. Cognate is an adjective. Cognate means related to each other. Cognate qualities. Cognition. C. O. G. N. I. T. I. O. N. Cognition. Cognition is a noun. Cognition is the psychological result of perception and learning, and reasoning. People have speculated about human cognition for 2,000 years. Cognomen. C. O. G. N. O. M. E. N. Cognomen. In this example, cognomen is a noun. Cognomen is a familiar name for a person, often a shortened version of a person's given name. His mother would not use his cognomen. Cohabit. C-O-H-A-B-I-T, cohabit. Cohabit is a verb. Cohabit means room or live together. Usually said of people who are not married, and live together as a couple. The girl was very beautiful, and she became the king's nurse and served him, but the king did not cohabit with her. Coherent. C-O-H-E-R-E-N-T, coherent. Coherent is an adjective. Coherent means marked by an orderly, logical, and aesthetically consistent relation of parts. A coherent argument. Collateral. C-O-L-L-A-T-E-R-A-L, collateral. Collateral is a noun. Collateral is a security pledged for the repayment of a loan. A bank will insist on collateral for a loan of that size. Colloquial. C-O-L-L-O-Q-U-I-A-L, colloquial. In this example, colloquial is an adjective. Colloquial means characteristic of informal spoken language, or conversation. The broken syntax and casual enunciation of colloquial English. Colloquy. C-O-L-L-O-Q-U-Y, colloquy. Colloquy is a noun. Colloquy is a conversation, especially a formal one. The little colloquy between mother and son. Collusion. C-O-L-L-U-S-I-O-N, collusion. Collusion is a noun. Collusion is secret agreement. They were in collusion and attempted to retract their testimony. Comeliness. C-O-M-E-L-I-N-E-S-S, comeliness. Comeliness is a noun. In this example, it means the quality of being good-looking and attractive. Astronauts could be affected by boredom and comeliness. Commend. C-O-M-M-E-N-D, commend. Commend is a verb. Commend means present as worthy of regard, kindness, or confidence. His paintings commend him to the artistic world. Commensurate. C-O-M-M-E-N-S-U-R-A-T-E, commensurate. Commensurate is an adjective. Commensurate means corresponding in size or degree, or extent. Pay should be commensurate with the time worked. Commission. C-O-M-M-I-S-S-I-O-N, commission. In this example, commission is a verb. Commission means put into commission on, equipped for service. The ship will commission its newest weapons. Commodious. C-O-M-M-O-D-I-O-U-S, commodious. Commodious is an adjective. Commodious means large and roomy. Convenient is archaic in this sense. A commodious building suitable for conventions. Commonplace. C-O-M-M-O-N-P-L-A-C-E, commonplace. Commonplace is an adjective. Commonplace means completely ordinary and unremarkable. It is also means repeated too often over-familiar through overuse. Air travel has now become commonplace. Communicable. C-O-M-M-U-N-I-C-A-B-L-E. Communicable. Communicable is an adjective. Communicable means capable of being transmitted by infection. Take environmental health measures to keep off communicable diseases. Commute. C-O-M-M-U-T-E. Commute. Commute is a verb. In this example, commute means move from one side of an equation to the other side without a change in value. Commute can also mean exchange or replace with another, usually of the same kind or category. These operators commute with each other. Compatriot. C-O-M-P-A-T-R-I-O-T. Compatriot. Compatriot is a noun. Compatriot is a person from your own country. We learned that he was a compatriot from the overseas. Compelling. C-O-M-P-E-L-L-I-N-G. Compelling. Compelling is an adjective. Compelling means tending to persuade by forcefulness of argument. New and compelling evidence. Compensate. C-O-M-P-E-N-S-A-T-E. Compensate. In this example, compensate is a verb. Compensate means make payment to. My efforts were not compensated. Compile. C-O-M-P-I-L-E. Compile. Compile is a verb. Compile means get or gather together. I am compiling evidence for the man's unfaithfulness to his wife. Complacent. C-O-M-P-L-A-C-E-N-T. Complacent. Complacent is an adjective. In this example, it means contented to a fault with oneself, or one's actions. He had become complacent after years of success. Complement. C-O-M-P-L-E-M-E-N-T. Complement. Complement is a noun. Complement is make complete or perfect. Supply what is wanting or form the complement to. I need some pepper to complement the sweet touch in the soup. Compliant. C-O-M-P-L-I-A-N-T. Compliant. Compliant is an adjective. Compliant means disposed or willing to comply. Children compliant with the parental will. Complicity. C-O-M-P-L-I-C-I-T-Y. Complicity. In this example, complicity is a noun. Complicity is guilt as an accomplice in a crime or offense. The jury acquitted him of all complicity in that murder. Compound. C-O-M-P-O-U-N-D. Compound. Compound is an adjective. It is also a noun. Compound means a substance formed by chemical union of two or more elements, or ingredients in definite proportion by weight. Compound can also mean consisting of two or more substances or ingredients, or elements or parts. Soap is a compound substance. Compress. C-O-M-P-R-E-S-S. Compress. Compress is a verb. Compress means make more compact by or as if by pressing. Compress the data. compulsive. C O M P U L S I V E, compulsive. Compulsive is an adjective. Compulsive means caused by or suggestive of psychological compulsion. Compulsive drinking. Compunction. C O M P U N C T I O N, compunction. In this example, compunction is a noun. Compunction is a feeling of deep regret, usually for some misdeed. I would have broken my word without compunction. Concave. C O N C A V E, concave. In this example, concave is an adjective. Concave means curving inward. The mirror is concave. Concede. C O N C E D E, concede. Concede is a verb. Concede means give over, surrender or relinquish to the physical control of another. He was willing to concede everything. Conceptualize. C O N C E P T U A L I Z E, conceptualize. Conceptualize is a verb. Conceptualize means have the idea for. He conceptualized of a robot that would help paralyzed patients. Concerto. C O N C E R T O, concerto. Concerto is a noun. Concerto is a composition for orchestra and a soloist. The piano concerto was well rendered. Conciliatory. C O N C I L I A T O R Y, conciliatory. Conciliatory is an adjective. Conciliatory means making or willing to make concessions. The tone was neither aggressive nor conciliatory. Concomitant. C O N C O M I T A N T, concomitant. Concomitant is an adjective. It's also a noun. Concomitant means an event or situation that happens at the same time as, or in connection with another. It also means following as a consequence. An excessive growth of bureaucracy, with concomitant problems. Concord. C O N C O R D, concord. In this example, concord is a noun. Concord is agreement of opinions. The two tribes lived in concord. Concordance. C O N C O R D A N C E, concordance. Concordance is a noun. Concordance has two meanings. First, it means a harmonious state of things in general, and of their properties, as of colors and sounds. Congruity of parts with one another and with the whole. Second, it means agreement of opinions. Creation of bilingual concordance at the click of a mouse button. Concur. C O N C U R, concur. In this example, concur is a verb. Concur means be in accord, be in agreement. We concurred on the terms of the settlement. Condone. C O N D O N E, condone. Condone is a verb. Condone means excuse, overlook, or make allowances for. Be lenient with. She condoned her husband's occasional infidelities. Conduit. C O N D U I T. Conduit. Conduit is a noun. Conduit is a passage, a pipe or tunnel through which water, or electric wires can pass. The computers were connected through a system of conduits. Confection. C. O. N. F. E. C. T. I. O. N. Confection. Confection is a noun. Confection has two meanings. First, it means a food rich in sugar. Second, confection can also mean the act of creating something by compounding, or mixing a variety of components. A sweet confection, such as candy. Confiscate. C. O. N. F. I. S. C. A. T. E. Confiscate. Confiscate is a verb. Confiscate means take temporary possession of as a security, by legal authority. The customs agents confiscated the illegal shipment. Conflagration. C. O. N. F. L. A. G. R. A. T. I. O. N. Conflagration. Conflagration is a noun. Conflagration is a very intense and uncontrolled fire. A small fire without care gives rise to a conflagration. Confluence. C. O. N. F. L. U. E. N. C. E. Confluence. Confluence is a noun. Confluence is a place where things merge or flow together, especially rivers. Pittsburgh is located at the confluence of the Allegheny and Monongahela rivers. Confound. C. O. N. F. O. U. N. D. Confound. Confound is a verb. Confound means be confusing or perplexing to, cause to be unable to think clearly. These questions confound even the experts. Congeal. C. O. N. G. E. A. L. Congeal. Congeal is a verb. Congeal means become gelatinous. The liquid congealed after we added the enzyme. Congenial. C. O. N. G. E. N. I. A. L. Congenial. Congenial is an adjective. Congenial means suitable to your needs or similar to your nature. A congenial atmosphere to work in. Congenital. C. O. N. G. E. N. I. T. A. L. Congenital. Congenital is an adjective. Congenital means present at birth, but not necessarily hereditary. Acquired during fetal development. In the young, previously overlooked congenital heart disease may be discovered. Conglomerate. C. O. N. G. L. O. M. E. R. A. T. E. Conglomerate. In this example, conglomerate is a noun. Conglomerate is a group of diverse companies under common ownership, and run as a single organization. A venture by a partnership or conglomerate designed to share risk, or expertise. Congress. C. O. N. G. R. E. S. S. Congress. Congress is a noun. Congress is a meeting of elected, or appointed representatives. I had to talk in terms of the representatives sitting in Congress. Congruity. C. O. N. G. R. U. I. T. Y. Congruity. Congruity is a noun. Congruity is the quality of agreeing, being suitable and appropriate. The occasional congruity between prophecy and fact. Conjecture. C. O. N. J E C T U R E. Conjecture. Conjecture is a noun. It is also a verb. Conjecture has two meanings. First, it means a hypothesis that has been formed by speculating, or conjecturing. Second, conjecture can also mean to believe, especially on uncertain or tentative grounds. Scientists conjecture that large dinosaurs lived in swamps. Conjugal. C O N J U G A L. Conjugal. Conjugal is an adjective. Conjugal means of or relating to marriage or to the relationship between a wife and husband. The full restitution of property, conjugal rights, diplomatic status. Conjure. C O N J U R E. Conjure. Conjure is a verb. Conjure means summon into action or bring into existence, often as if by magic. He conjured wild birds in the air. Connive. C O N N I V E. Connive. Connive is a verb. Connive means encourage or assent to illegally, or criminally. The prisoners paid the guards to connive at their escape. Consanguineous. C O N S A N G U I N E O U S. Consanguineous. Consanguineous is an adjective. Consanguineous means related by blood. A consanguineous brother. Conscientious. C O N S C I E N T I O U S. Conscientious. Conscientious is an adjective. Conscientious means characterized by extreme care and great effort. Conscientious application to the work at hand. Consecrate. C O N S E C R A T E. Consecrate. Consecrate is a verb. Consecrate means render holy by means of religious rites. Consecrate anew, as after a desecration. Consensus. C O N S E N S U S. Consensus. Consensus is a noun. In this example, it means agreement in the judgment or opinion reached by a group as a whole. The lack of consensus reflected differences in theoretical positions. Consign. C O N S I G N. Consign. Consign is a verb. Consign means give over to another for care or safekeeping. Consign your baggage. Consolation. C O N S O L A T I O N. Consolation. Consolation is a noun. In this example, consolation means the comfort you feel when consoled in times of disappointment. Consolation can also mean the act of consoling, giving relief in affliction. His presence was a consolation to her. Consolidate. C O N S O L I D A T E. Consolidate. In this example, consolidate is a verb. Consolidate has two meanings. First, it means make firm or secure, strengthen. Second, it means bring together into a single whole or system. The town and county schools are being consolidated. Consonant. C O N S O N A N T consonant. In this example, consonant is an adjective. Consonant means involving or characterized by harmony. His view on the issue is consonant with mine. Constituent. C O N S T I T U E N T. Constituent. Constituent is a noun. Constituent is an artifact that is one of the individual parts of which a composite entity is made up, especially a part that can be separated from or attached to a system. A component or constituent element of a system. Constrained. C O N S T R A I N E D. Constrained. In this example, constrained is an adjective. In this example, it means lacking spontaneity, not natural. A constrained smile. Constraint. C O N S T R A I N T. Constraint. Constraint is a noun. Constraint is the state of being physically constrained. Dog should be kept under constraint. Constrict. C O N S T R I C T. Constrict. Constrict is a verb. Constrict means squeeze or press together. The spasm constricted the muscle. Construe. C O N S T R U E. Construe. Construe is a verb. Construe means make sense of, assign a meaning to. What message do you construe in this letter? Consummate. C O N S U M M A T E. Consummate. Consummate is a verb. Consummate means make perfect, bring to perfection. He won the race with consummate ease. Contend. C O N T E N D. Contend. Contend is a verb. Contend means come to terms or deal successfully with. They contended on half a loaf of bread every day. Contentious. C O N T E N T I O U S. Contentious. Contentious is an adjective. Contentious means inclined or showing an inclination to dispute or disagree, even to engage in lawsuits. A style described as abrasive and contentious. Continence. C O N T I N E N C E. Continence. Continence is a noun. Continence is the exercise of self-constraint in sexual matters. Continence is the foe of heresy. Contravene. C O N T R A V E N E. Contravene. In this example, contravene is a verb. Contravene means go against, as of rules and laws. This behavior contravenes with our rules. Contrite. C O N T R I T E. Contrite. Contrite is an adjective. Contrite means feeling or expressing pain or sorrow for sins, or offenses. She was contrite the morning after her angry outburst. Contusion. C O N T U S I O N. Contusion. Contusion is a noun. Contusion is an injury that doesn't break the skin, but results in some discoloration. Tinged with blue or purple from cold or contusion. Conundrum. C O N U N D R U M. Conundrum. Conundrum is a noun. Conundrum is a difficult problem. An issue that is a real conundrum for the experts. Convalescence. C O N V A L E S C E N C E. Convalescence. In this example, convalescence is a noun. Convalescence is gradual healing through rest, after sickness or injury. She bore up well during her convalescence. Convene. C O N V E N E. Convene. Convene is a verb. Convene means call together. The students were convened in the auditorium. Conventional. C O N V E N T I O N A L. Conventional. In this example, conventional is an adjective. Conventional means following accepted customs and proprieties. She had strayed from the path of conventional behavior. Convex. C O N V E X. Convex. Convex is an adjective. Convex means curving or bulging outward. A convex lens is used to concentrate rays of light. Convivial. C O N V I V I A L. Convivial. In this example, convivial is an adjective. Convivial means occupied with, or fond of the pleasures of good company. A convivial atmosphere at the reunion. Convoke. C O N V O K E. Convoke. In this example, convoke is a verb. Convoke means call together. The students were convoked in the auditorium. Convoluted. C O N V O L U T E D. Convoluted. Convoluted is an adjective. Convoluted means highly complex or intricate. Convoluted legal language. Copious. C O P I O U S. Copious. Copious is an adjective. Copious means affording an abundant supply. A copious grape harvest. Coquette. C O Q U E T T E. Coquette. Coquette is a noun. Coquette is a seductive woman, who uses her sex appeal to exploit men. She had a reputation of being a frivolous coquette. Corporeal. C O R P O R E A L. Corporeal. Corporeal is an adjective. Corporeal has two meanings. First, it means having material or physical form or substance. Second, corporeal can also mean affecting or characteristic of the body as opposed to the mind, or spirit. A somatic symptom or corporeal illness. Corpulence. C O R P U L E N C E. Corpulence. Corpulence is a noun. Corpulence is the property of excessive fatness. Her corpulence was an indication of the restaurant's wholesome food. Correlation. C O R R E L A T I O N. Correlation. In this example, correlation is a noun. Correlation is a reciprocal relation between two or more things. Show a correlation between smoking and lung cancer. Corroborate. C O R R O B O R A T E. Corroborate. Corroborate is a verb. Corroborate means establish or strengthen as with new evidence, or facts. The evidence corroborates the defendant. Corrugate. C O R R U G A T E. Corrugate. Corrugate is a verb. Corrugate means fold into ridges. Corrugate iron. Cosmetic. C O S M E T I C. Cosmetic. Cosmetic is an adjective. Cosmetic has two meanings. First, it means serving an aesthetic rather than a useful purpose. Second, cosmetic can also mean serving an aesthetic purpose in beautifying the body. The buildings were utilitarian rather than cosmetic. Cosmography. C O S M O G R A P H Y. Cosmography. Cosmography is a noun. Cosmography is the science that maps the general features of the universe, describes both heaven and earth, but without encroaching on geography or astronomy. A scientist knowledgeable about cosmography. Cosmopolitan. C O S M O P O L I T A N. Cosmopolitan. Cosmopolitan is an adjective. Cosmopolitan means growing or occurring in many parts of the world. Cosmopolitan in distribution. Cosset. C O S S E T. Cosset. In this example, cosset is a verb. Cosset means treat with excessive indulgence. Let's not cosset our students. Coterie. C O T E R I E. Coterie. Coterie is a noun. Coterie is an exclusive circle of people with a common purpose. He has gathered around him a coterie of powerful businessmen. Countenance. C O U N T E N A N C E. Countenance. In this example, countenance is a verb. Countenance means consent to, give permission. She countenanced her son to visit her estranged husband. Countermand. C O U N T E R M A N D. Countermand. Countermand is a verb. Countermand means annul by recalling or rescinding. He countermanded the ban on smoking. Countervail. C O U N T E R V A I L. Countervail. Countervail is a verb. Countervail means compensate for or counterbalance. Countervail deposits and withdrawals. Coven. C O V E N. Coven. Coven is a noun. Coven is an assembly of witches, usually 13 witches. Unfortunately, the young man discovers that his nemesis is now a powerful vampire with a coven of allies. Covert. C O V E R T. Covert. Covert is an adjective. Covert means secret or hidden noun. Not openly practiced or engaged in or shown, or avowed. Covert funding for the rebels. Covet. C O V E T. Covet. Covet is a verb. Covet means wish, long, or crave for something, especially the property of another person. She covets her sister's house. Crass. C. R. A. S. S. Crass. Crass is an adjective. Crass means so unrefined as to be lacking in discrimination and sensibility. We were thus facing a crass challenge. Craven. C. R. A. V. E. N. Craven. Craven is an adjective. Craven means lacking even the rudiments of courage. Abjectly fearful. The craven fellow turned and ran. Credence. C. R. E. D. E. N. C. E. Credence. In this example, credence is a noun. Credence is the mental attitude that something is believable and should be accepted as true. Credence of Newtonian mechanics was unquestioned for 200 years. Credible. C. R. E. D. I. B. L. E. Credible. Credible is an adjective. Credible means capable of being believed. Completely credible testimony. Credulous. C. R. E. D. U. L. O. U. S. Credulous. Credulous is an adjective. Credulous means disposed to believe on little evidence. The gimmick would convince none but the most credulous. Creed. C. R. E. E. D. Creed. Creed is a noun. Creed is any system of principles or beliefs. He lived up to his adventurous creed. Crescendo. C. R. E. S. C. E. N. D. O. Crescendo. Crescendo is a noun. Crescendo is a gradual increase in loudness. The third line should be one crescendo. Criteria. C. R. I. T. E. R. I. A. Criteria. Criteria is a noun. Criteria is a basis for comparison noun. A reference point against which other things can be evaluated. They set the criterion for all subsequent work. Cryptic. C. R. Y. P. T. I. C. Cryptic. Cryptic is an adjective. Cryptic means having a secret or hidden meaning. Cryptic symbols engraved in stone. Ctenoid. C. T. E. N. O. I. D. Ctenoid. Ctenoid is an adjective. Ctenoid means resembling a comb, having projections like the teeth of a comb. A ctenoid fish. Cuboid. C. U. B. O. I. D. Cuboid. Cuboid is an adjective. It is also a noun. Cuboid means rectangular parallelepiped. Second. Cuboid can also mean shaped like a cube. The total areas of 6 surfaces on cuboid and cube. Cuculate. C. U. C. U. L. L. A. T. E. Cuculate. Cuculate is an adjective. In this example, it means shaped like a hood. Cuculate calyptra. Cuisine. C. U. I. S. I. N. E. Cuisine. Cuisine is a noun. Cuisine is the practice or manner of preparing food, or the food so prepared. I find local cuisine very much to my liking. Culmination. C. U. L. M. I. N. A. T. I. O. Culmination. In this example, culmination is a noun. Culmination is the decisive moment in a novel or play. The deathbed scene is the culmination of the play. Culpable. C. U. L. P. A. B. L. E. Culpable. Culpable is an adjective. Culpable means deserving blame or censure as being wrong or evil, or injurious. Culpable if not criminal behavior. Culprit. C. U. L. P. R. I. T. Culprit. Culprit is a noun. Culprit is someone who perpetrates wrongdoing. It is clear from these data that coal is the main culprit. Cumulative. C. U. M. U. L. A. T. I. V. E. Cumulative. Cumulative is an adjective. Cumulative means increasing by successive addition. The eventual cumulative effect of these substances. Cupidity. C. U. P. I. D. I. T. Y. Cupidity. In this example, cupidity is a noun. Cupidity is extreme greed for material wealth. There was a glimmer of cupidity in those small, cunning eyes of his. Curator. C. U. R. A. T. O. R. Curator. Curator is a noun. Curator is the custodian of a collection, as a museum or library. The curator took me personally through the museum. Curmudgeon. C. U. R. M. U. D. G. E. O. N. Curmudgeon. Curmudgeon is a noun. Curmudgeon is a crusty, irascible, cantankerous old person full of stubborn ideas. The old curmudgeon found a new scapegoat and that let me out. Cursory. C. U. R. S. O. R. Y. Cursory. Cursory is an adjective. Cursory means hasty and without attention to detail. Not thorough. A cursory inspection failed to reveal the house's structural flaws. Curt. C. U. R. T. Curt. Curt is an adjective. Curt means brief and to the point. Effectively cut short. A response so curt as to be almost rude. Curtail. C. U. R. T. A. I. L. Curtail. Curtail is a verb. Curtail means terminate or abbreviate before its intended or proper end, or its full extent. Personal freedom is curtailed in many countries. Cutlery. C. U. T. L. E. R. Y. Cutlery. Cutlery is a noun. Cutlery is a cutting implement. A tool for cutting. Metal goods and utensils such as locks, tools, and cutlery. Signet. C. Y. G. N. E. T. Signet. Signet is a noun. Signet is a young swan. A young swan is called a signet. Cynic. C. Y. N. I. C. Cynic. Cynic is a noun. Cynic is someone who is critical of the motives of others. He had become a faithless, homeless cynic. D. A. I. N. T. Y. Dainty. In this example, dainty is an adjective. Dainty means delicately beautiful. A dainty teacup. Daub. D. A. U. B. Daub. Daub is a verb. Daub means cover a surface by smearing a substance over it. Daub the ceiling with plaster. Daunt. D. A. U. N. T. Daunt. Daunt is a verb. Daunt means cause to lose courage. Daunted by the refusal. Dawdle. D. A. W. D. L. E. Dawdle. Dawdle is a verb. Dawdle means waste time. Get busy doing dawdle. Dearth. D. E. A. R. T. H. Dearth. In this example, dearth is a noun. Dearth is an insufficient quantity or number. A dearth of information. Debase. D. E. B. A. S. E. Debase. Debase is a verb. Debase means lower in value by increasing the base metal content. Debase the value of the dollar. Debased. D. E. B. A. S. E. D. Debased. Debased is an adjective. Debased means lowered in value. A debased currency. Debauch. D. E. B. A. U. C. H. Debauch. Debauch is a verb. Debauch means corrupt morally or by intemperance, or sensuality. Debauch the young people with wine and women. Debilitate. D. E. B. I. L. I. T. A. T. E. Debilitate. Debilitate is a verb. Debilitate means make weak. Life in the camp debilitated him. Debunk. D. E. B. U. N. K. Debunk. In this example, debunk is a verb. Debunk means expose while ridiculing, especially of pretentious or false claims and ideas. The physicist debunked the psychic's claims. Debutante. D. E. B. U. T. A. N. T. E. Debutante. Debutante is a noun. Debutante is a young woman making her debut into society. A rush of debutante parties. Decapitate. D. E. C. A. P. I. T. A. T. E. Decapitate. Decapitate is a verb. Decapitate means cut the head of. The French king was decapitated during the Revolution. Decathlon. D. E. C. A. T. H. L. O. N. Decathlon. Decathlon is a noun. Decathlon is an athletic contest consisting of 10 different events. He turned in a superb performance to win the decathlon. Deciduous. D. E. C. I. D. U. O. U. S. Deciduous. Deciduous is an adjective. Deciduous means shedding foliage at the end of the growing season. Deciduous semi-evergreen shrub used for hedges. Decipher. D. E. C. I. P. H. E. R. Decipher. Decipher is a verb. Decipher has two meanings. First, it means read with difficulty. Second, decipher can also mean convert code into ordinary language. Can you decipher this letter? Declivity. D. E. C. L. I. V. I. T. Y. Declivity. In this example, declivity is a noun. Declivity is a downward slope or a bend. Situated on a sharp declivity. Decorous. D. E. C. O. R. O. U. S. Decorous. In this example, decorous is an adjective. Decorous means characterized by propriety and dignity and good taste in manners and conduct. The tête-à-tête was decorous in the extreme. Decorum. D-E-C-O-R-U-M, decorum. Decorum is a noun. Decorum is propriety in manners and conduct. Can you cancel a date with decorum? Decry. D-E-C-R-Y, decry. Decry is a verb. Decry means express strong disapproval of. These ideas were decried. Deface. D-E-F-A-C-E, deface. Deface is a verb. Deface means mar or spoil the appearance of. The Vandals defaced the statue. Defamatory. D-E-F-A-M-A-T-O-R-Y, defamatory. Defamatory is an adjective. Defamatory means harmful and often untrue, tending to discredit or malign. A defamatory or abusive word or phrase. Defendant. D-E-F-E-N-D-A-N-T, defendant. Defendant is a noun. Defendant is a person or institution against whom an action is brought in a court of law, the person being sued or accused. She loved this defendant with all the strength of her soul. Deferential. D-E-F-E-R-E-N-T-I-A-L, deferential. Deferential is an adjective. Deferential means showing deference. I am deferential and respectful in the presence of artists. Defile. D-E-F-I-L-E, defile. In this example, defile is a verb. Defile means make dirty or spotty, as by exposure to air. Also used metaphorically. Her reputation was defiled after the affair with a married man. Definitive. D-E-F-I-N-I-T-I-V-E, definitive. Definitive is an adjective. Definitive has two meanings. First, it means of recognized authority or excellence. Second, definitive can also mean clearly defined or formulated. Definitive methods of navigation. Deflation. D-E-F-L-A-T-I-O-N, deflation. Deflation is a noun. Deflation is a contraction of economic activity resulting in a decline of prices. The government adopted a strategy of massive deflation. Deform. D-E-F-O-R-M, deform. Deform is a verb. Deform means make formless. The heat deformed a plastic sculpture. Deft. D-E-F-T, deft. Deft is an adjective. Deft means skillful in physical movements, especially of the hands. Deft of hand and inventive of mind. Defunct. D-E-F-U-N-C-T, defunct. Defunct is an adjective. Defunct means no longer in force or use. Inactive. A defunct organization. Delectable. D-E-L-E-C-T-A-B-L-E, delectable. Delectable is an adjective. Delectable means extremely pleasing to the sense of taste. Delectable raspberries. Delegate. D-E-L-E-G-A-T-E, L E G A T E, delegate. Delegate is a noun. It's also a verb. Delegate means a person appointed or elected to represent others. Second, delegate can also mean give an assignment to a person, or assign a task to a person. That's not something you should delegate. Deleterious. D E L E T E R I O U S, deleterious. In this example, deleterious is an adjective. Deleterious means harmful to living things. Deleterious chemical additives. Delineate. D E L I N E A T E, delineate. Delineate is a verb. Delineate means show the form or outline of. The tree was clearly delineated by the light. Delineation. D E L I N E A T I O N, delineation. Delineation is a noun. Delineation is a graphic or vivid verb-al description. Too often the narrative was interrupted by long delineation. Delta. D E L T A, delta. Delta is a noun. Delta is a low triangular area, where a river divides before entering a larger body of water. Fluvial sands deposited by delta distributaries are quartzose. Deluge. D E L U G E, deluge. In this example, deluge is a verb. Deluge means fill quickly beyond capacity, as with a liquid. The basement was deluged after the storm. Delusion. D E L U S I O N, delusion. Delusion is a noun. Delusion means a mistaken or unfounded opinion, or idea. Second, delusion can also mean the act of deluding. Deception by creating illusory ideas. His dreams of vast wealth are delusion. Demagogue. D E M A G O G U E, demagogue. In this example, demagogue is a noun. Demagogue is an orator, who appeals to the passions and prejudices of his audience. They labeled him as a demagogue. Demarcation. D E M A R C A T I O N, demarcation. Demarcation is a noun. Demarcation is the boundary of a specific area. I shall not attempt to draw a precise line of demarcation between the two methods. Demean. D E M E A N, demean. Demean is a verb. Demean means reduce in worth or character, usually verbally. She tends to demean younger women colleagues. Demographics. D E M O G R A P H I C S, demographics. Demographics is a noun. Demographics is data resulting from the science of demography. Population statistics. Define education strategy for deployment demographics. Demote. D E M O T E, demote. Demote is a verb. Demote means assign to a lower position down. Reduce in rank. She was demoted because she always speaks up. Demotion. D E M O T I O N, demotion. Demotion is a noun. Demotion is act of lowering in rank or position. He will demand the demotion of police officers, who decided to act as a law unto themselves. Demur. D. E. M. U. R. Demur. Demur is a verb. Demur means take exception to. He demurred at my suggestion to work on Saturday. Demystify. D. E. M. Y. S. T. I. F. Y. Demystify. Demystify is a verb. Demystify means make less mysterious, or remove the mystery from. Let's demystify the event by explaining what it is all about. Denigrate. D. E. N. I. G. R. A. T. E. Denigrate. Denigrate is a verb. Denigrate means cause to seem less serious. Play down. Don't denigrate his influence. Denounce. D. E. N. O. U. N. C. E. Denounce. Denounce is a verb. Denounce means to accuse or condemn or openly or formally, or brand as disgraceful. She was denounced by society because she had a child out of wedlock. Denude. D. E. N. U. D. E. Denude. Denude is a verb. Denude means lay bare. Denude a forest. Denunciation. D. E. N. U. N. C. I. A. T. I. O. N. Denunciation. Denunciation is a noun. Denunciation is a public act of denouncing. He ranted out his denunciation. Depict. D. E. P. I. C. T. Depict. Depict is a verb. Depict means show in, or as in, a picture. The face of the child is depicted with much tenderness in this painting. Deplete. D. E. P. L. E. T. E. Deplete. Deplete is a verb. Deplete means use up resources or materials. This car depletes a lot of gas. Deplore. D. E. P. L. O. R. E. Deplore. Deplore is a verb. Deplore means express strong disapproval of. We deplore the government's treatment of political prisoners. Deploy. D. E. P. L. O. Y. Deploy. Deploy is a verb. Deploy means place troops, or weapons in battle formation. The general ordered his men to deploy in order to meet the offensive of the enemy. Depose. D. E. P. O. S. E. Depose. Depose is a verb. Depose means force to leave. The council of the tribe also had the power to depose both sachems and chiefs. Depravity. D. E. P. R. A. V. I. T. Y. Depravity. Depravity is a noun. Depravity is moral perversion on, impairment of virtue, and moral principles. The luxury and depravity among the upper classes. Deprecate. D. E. P. R. E. C. A. T. E. Deprecate. In this example, deprecate is a verb. Deprecate means express strong disapproval of. Deplore. The teacher should not deprecate his students' efforts. Deprecatory. D. E. P. R. E. C. A. T. O. R. Y. Deprecatory. Deprecatory is an adjective. Deprecatory means tending to diminish, or disparage. Managed a deprecatory smile at the compliment. Depreciate. D. E. P. R. E. C. I. A. T. E. Depreciate. In this example, depreciate is a verb. Depreciate means lower the value of something. Depreciate can also mean lose in value. The Fed depreciated the dollar once again. Deride. D. E. R. I. D. E. Deride. In this example, deride is a verb. Deride means treat or speak of with contempt. He derided his students' attempt to solve the biggest problem in mathematics. Derivative. D. E. R. I. V. A. T. I. V. E. Derivative. Derivative is an adjective. Derivative means resulting from, or employing derivation. A highly derivative prose style. Derive. D. E. R. I. V. E. Derive. Derive is a verb. Derive means reason by deduction on. Establish by deduction. If so, what comfort did he expect to derive from it? Derogate. D. E. R. O. G. A. T. E. Derogate. Derogate is a verb. In this example, it means cause to seem less serious. Play down. Don't derogate his influence. Desecrate. D. E. S. E. C. R. A. T. E. Desecrate. In this example, desecrate is a verb. Desecrate means violate the sacred character of a place, or language. Desecrate the sanctity of the church. Desiccate. D. E. S. I. C. C. A. T. E. Desiccate. Desiccate is a verb. Desiccate means preserve by removing all water and liquids from. Carry desiccated food on your camping trip. Desist. D. E. S. I. S. T. Desist. Desist is a verb. Desist means choose not to consume. I desist from alcohol. Desolate. D. E. S. O. L. A. T. E. Desolate. Desolate is a verb. Desolate means leave someone, who needs or counts on you. Leave in the lurch. The mother desolated her children. Despoil. D. E. S. P. O. I. L. Despoil. Despoil is a verb. Despoil means destroy and strip of its possession. The soldiers despoiled the beautiful country. Despondent. D. E. S. P. O. N. D. E. N. T. Despondent. Despondent is an adjective. Despondent means without, or almost without hope. Despondent about his failure. Despot. D. E. S. P. O. T. Despot. Despot is a noun. Despot is a cruel and oppressive dictator. He was a despot with a heart of granite. Destitute. D. E. S. T. I. T. U. T. E. Destitute. Destitute is an adjective. Destitute means poor enough to need help from others. She was to die, and her daughter would be destitute. Desultory. D. E. S. U. L. T. O R Y. Desultory. Desultory is an adjective. Desultory means marked by lack of definite plan or regularity, or purpose. Jumping from one thing to another. The desultory conversation characteristic of cocktails parties. Deter. D. E. T. E. R. Deter. Deter is a verb. Deter means try to prevent, show opposition to. We should deter this practice among our youth. Determinate. D. E. T. E. R. M. I. N. A. T. E. Determinate. Determinate is an adjective. Determinate means precisely determined or limited, or defined, especially fixed by rule or by a specific, and constant cause. Determinate variations in animals. Detrimental. D. E. T. R. I. M. E. N. T. A. L. Detrimental. Detrimental is an adjective. Detrimental means causing harm, or injury. The reporter's coverage resulted in detrimental publicity for the defendant. Deviate. D. E. V. I. A. T. E. Deviate. Deviate is an adjective. It's also a verb. Deviate means markedly different from an accepted norm. Deviate can also mean be at variance with, be out of line with. Deviate behavior. Deviation. D. E. V. I. A. T. I. O. N. Deviation. Deviation is a noun. Deviation is a variation that deviates from the standard, or norm. The deviation from the mean. Devoid. D. E. V. O. I. D. Devoid. Devoid is an adjective. Devoid means completely wanting or lacking. A novel devoid of wit and inventiveness. Devout. D. E. V. O. U. T. Devout. In this example, devout is an adjective. Devout means devoutly religious. He was by turns devout and obscene, merry and lachrymose. Dexterous. D. E. X. T. E. R. O. U. S. Dexterous. Dexterous is an adjective. Dexterous means skillful in physical movements, especially of the hands. Dexterous of hand and inventive of mind. Diabolical. D. I. A. B. O. L. I. C. A. L. Diabolical. Diabolical is an adjective. Diabolical means extremely evil or cruel, expressive of cruelty, or befitting hell. The diabolical expression on his face. Dialect. D. I. A. L. E. C. T. Dialect. Dialect is a noun. Dialect is the usage or vocabulary that is characteristic of a specific group of people. It has been said that a language is a dialect with an army and navy. Diaphanous. D. I. A. P. H. A. N. O. U. S. Diaphanous. Diaphanous is an adjective. Diaphanous means so thin as to transmit light. A hat with a diaphanous veil. Diatribe. D. I. A. T. R. I. B. E. Diatribe. In this example, diatribe is a noun. Diatribe is thunderous verb. Attack. A diatribe against the police state. Dichotomy. D. I. C. H. O. T. O M Y. Dichotomy. Dichotomy is a noun. Dichotomy is being twofold, a classification into two opposed parts, or subclasses. The dichotomy between Eastern and Western culture. Dictum. D I C T U M. Dictum. Dictum is a noun. Dictum is an authoritative declaration. Simplicity, tastefulness, function are our dictum. Didactic. D I D A C T I C. Didactic. Didactic is an adjective. Didactic means instructive, especially excessively. This novel was intended to be neither didactic nor aggressive. Differentiate. D I F F E R E N T I A T E. Differentiate. In this example, differentiate is a verb. Differentiate means become distinct, and acquire a different character. Visually differentiate modeless dialogues from modal dialogues. Diffidence. D I F F I D E N C E. Diffidence. In this example, diffidence is a verb. Diffidence means mark as different. Diffidence can also mean be a distinctive feature, attribute, or trait, sometimes in a very positive sense. We differentiate several kinds of maple. Diffract. D I F F R A C T. Diffract. Diffract is a verb. Diffract means undergo diffraction. Laser light diffracts electrons. Diffuse. D I F F U S E. Diffuse. In this example, diffuse is an adjective. It's also a verb. Diffuse has two meanings. First, it means spread out, not concentrated in one place. Second, it means caused to become widely known. A large diffuse organization. Digress. D I G R E S S. Digress. In this example, digress is a verb. Digress means lose clarity or turn aside, especially from the main subject of attention, or course of argument in writing, thinking, or speaking. She always digresses when telling a story. Dilapidated. D I L A P I D A T E D. Dilapidated. Dilapidated is an adjective. Dilapidated means in deplorable condition. A street of dilapidated tenements. Dilate. D I L A T E. Dilate. In this example, dilate is a verb. Dilate means become wider. His pupils were dilated. Dilatory. D I L A T O R Y. Dilatory. Dilatory is an adjective. Dilatory means inclined to waste time, and lag behind. It is dilatory of you not to answer to me. Diligent. D I L I G E N T. Diligent. Diligent is an adjective. Diligent means quietly and steadily persevering, especially in detail, or exactness. With diligent industry she revived the failing business. Diluvial. D I L U V I A L. Diluvial. Diluvial is an adjective. Diluvial means of, or connected with a deluge. Alluvial. Diluvial formation. Diminution. D I M I N U T I O N. Diminution. Diminution is a noun. Diminution is change toward something smaller, or lower. They hope for a small diminution in taxes. Diminutive. D I M I N U T I V E. Diminutive. Diminutive is an adjective. Diminutive means very small. A diminutive chest of drawers. Diplomacy. D I P L O M A C Y. Diplomacy. Diplomacy is a noun. Diplomacy means negotiation between nations. It also means wisdom in the management of public affairs. It is difficult to make hard-cut military negotiations fit in with flexible diplomacy. Dirge. D I R G E. Dirge. Dirge is a noun. Dirge is a song or hymn of mourning composed, or performed as a memorial to a dead person. She threw down her basket and intoned a peasant dirge. Disaffected. D I S A F F E C T E D. Disaffected. Disaffected is an adjective. Disaffected means discontented as toward authority. The dictator's policies have soon disaffected the people. Disapprobation. D I S A P P R O B A T I O N. Disapprobation. Disapprobation is a noun. Disapprobation is an expression of strong disapproval, pronouncing as wrong or morally culpable. His disapprobation condemnation of racism. Disarray. D I S A R R A Y. Disarray. Disarray is a noun. Disarray is a mental state characterized by a lack of clear and orderly thought and behavior. A disarray of impressions. Disband. D I S B A N D. Disband. Disband is a verb. Disband means cause to break up, or cease to function. The principal disbanded the political student organization. Disbar. D I S B A R. Disbar. Disbar is a verb. Disbar means remove from the bar, expel from the practice of law by official action. The corrupt lawyer was disbarred. Disperse. D I S B U R S E. Disperse. Disperse is a verb. In this example, it means pay out. Disperse a large amount of money for education. Discern. D I S C E R N. Discern. Discern is a verb. Discern means detect with the senses. The fleeing convicts were discerned of the darkness by the watchful prison guards. Disclaim. D I S C L A I M. Disclaim. Disclaim is a verb. Disclaim means make a disclaimer about. He disclaimed any responsibility. Disclose. D I S C L O S E. Disclose. Disclose is a verb. Disclose means make known to the public information, that was previously known only to a few people, or that was meant to be kept a secret. The actress won't disclose how old she is. Disconcerting. D I S C O N C E R T I N G. Disconcerting. Disconcerting is an adjective. Disconcerting means causing an emotional disturbance. A disconcerting experience. Discontent. D I S C O N T E N T. Discontent. Discontent is an adjective. It's also a noun. Discontent means showing or experiencing dissatisfaction, or restless longing. It also means a longing for something better than the present situation. Saw many discontent faces in the room. Discordant. D I S C O R D A N T. Discordant. In this example, discordant is an adjective. In this example, it means not in agreement or harmony. Views discordant with present-day ideas. Discredit. D I S C R E D I T. Discredit. Discredit is a verb. Discredit has two meanings. First, it means damage the reputation of. Second, it means cause to be distrusted or disbelieved. This newspaper story discredits the politicians. Discredited. D I S C R E D I T E D. Discredited. Discredited is an adjective. Discredited means being unjustly brought into disrepute. A discredited politician. Discrepancy. D I S C R E P A N C Y. Discrepancy. Discrepancy is a noun. Discrepancy is a difference between conflicting facts or claims, or opinions. A growing discrepancy of opinion. Discretionary. D I S C R E T I O N A R Y. Discretionary. Discretionary is an adjective. Discretionary means having or using the ability to act or decide according to your own discretion, or judgment. The Commission has discretionary power to award extra funds. Discursive. D I S C U R S I V E. Discursive. In this example, discursive is an adjective. Discursive means tending to depart from the main point, or cover a wide range of subjects. Amusingly discursive with satirical thrusts at women's fashions among other things. Disdain. D I S D A I N. Disdain. Disdain is a noun. It's also a verb. Disdain means lack of respect accompanied by a feeling of intense dislike. It is also means reject with contempt. The disdain in which outsiders were held is legendary. Disdainful. D I S D A I N F U L. Disdainful. Disdainful is an adjective. Disdainful means having or showing arrogant superiority to, and disdain of those one views as unworthy. Some economists are disdainful of their colleagues in other social disciplines. Disengaged. D I S E N G A G E D. Disengaged. Disengaged is a verb. Disengaged means release from something that holds fast, connects, or entangles. I shall be disengaged on Friday afternoon. Disgorge. D. I. S. G. O. R. G. E. Disgorge. Disgorge is a verb. Disgorge means cause or allow a solid substance to flow or run out, or over. Disgorge the bins all over the table. Dishearten. D. I. S. H. E. A. R. T. E. N. Dishearten. Dishearten is a verb. Dishearten means take away the enthusiasm of. Don't let this setback dishearten you. Disheveled. D. I. S. H. E. V. E. L. E. D. Disheveled. Disheveled is an adjective. Disheveled means in disarray. Extremely disorderly. Her clothing was disheveled. Disinclined. D. I. S. I. N. C. L. I. N. E. D. Disinclined. Disinclined is an adjective. Disinclined means unwilling because of mild dislike, or disapproval. Disinclined to say anything to anybody. Disinterment. D. I. S. I. N. T. E. R. M. E. N. T. Disinterment. Disinterment is a noun. Disinterment is the act of digging something out of the ground, especially a corpse, where it has been buried. Disinterment is not a matter of right. Disoblige. D. I. S. O. B. L. I. G. E. Disoblige. Disoblige is a verb. Disoblige means to cause inconvenience, or discomfort to. Sorry to disoblige you. Disparage. D. I. S. P. A. R. A. G. E. Disparage. Disparage is a verb. Disparage means express a negative opinion of. She disparaged her students' efforts. Disparate. D. I. S. P. A. R. A. T. E. Disparate. Disparate is an adjective. Disparate means fundamentally different or distinct in quality, or kind. It also means including markedly dissimilar elements. Such disparate attractions as grand opera, and game fishing. Disparity. D. I. S. P. A. R. I. T. Y. Disparity. Disparity is a noun. Disparity is inequality, or difference in some respect. The disparity between the rich and the poor. Dispassionate. D. I. S. P. A. S. S. I. O. N. A. T. E. Dispassionate. Dispassionate is an adjective. Dispassionate means unaffected by strong emotion, or prejudice. A journalist should be a dispassionate reporter of fact. Dispel. D. I. S. P. E. L. Dispel. In this example, dispel is a verb. Dispel means to cause to separate, and go in different directions. She waved her hand and dispelled the crowds. Dispense. D. I. S. P. E. N. S. E. Dispense. Dispense is a verb. Dispense means administer or bestow, as in small portions. It also means grant a dispensation on. Grant an exemption. Dispense critical remarks to everyone present. Dispense with. Dispense with. Dispense with is a verb. Dispense with has two meanings. First, it means give up what is not strictly needed. Second, it means do without or cease to hold, or adhere to. He asked if they could dispense with one of their horses to speed his journey. Disperse. D. I. S. P. E. R. S. E. Disperse. Disperse is a verb. Disperse means cause to become widely known. It also means to cause to separate and go in different directions. Disperse the news. Dispirit. D. I. S. P. I. R. I. T. Dispirit. In this example, dispirit is a verb. Dispirit means lower someone's spirits. Make downhearted. The bad state of her child's health dispirits her. Disputatious. D. I. S. P. U. T. A. T. I. O. U. S. Disputatious. Disputatious is an adjective. Disputatious means inclined or showing an inclination to dispute or disagree, even to engage in lawsuits. A style described as abrasive and disputatious. Disrepute. D. I. S. R. E. P. U. T. E. Disrepute. Disrepute is a noun. Disrepute is the state of being held in low esteem. Because of the scandal, the school has fallen into disrepute. Dissemble. D. I. S. S. E. M. B. L. E. Dissemble. In this example, dissemble is a verb. Dissemble means hide under a false appearance. He dissembled his disappointment. Disseminate. D. I. S. S. E. M. I. N. A. T. E. Disseminate. Disseminate is a verb. Disseminate means cause to become widely known. Disseminate a rumor. Dissension. D. I. S. S. E. N. S. I. O. N. Dissension. In this example, dissension is a noun. In this example, it means a conflict of people's opinions or actions, or characters. It was hobbled first by incompetence and internal dissension. Dissipate. D. I. S. S. I. P. A. T. E. Dissipate. Dissipate is a verb. Dissipate means move away from each other. The children dissipated in all directions when the teacher approached. Dissociate. D. I. S. S. O. C. I. A. T. E. Dissociate. Dissociate is a verb. Dissociate means cease, or break association with. She disassociated herself from the organization when she found out the identity of the president. Dissonant. D. I. S. S. O. N. A. N. T. Dissonant. Dissonant is an adjective. In this example, dissonant has two meanings. First, it means not musical in nature. Second, it means characterized by musical dissonance, harmonically unresolved. The dissonant cry of the blue jay. Dissuade. D. I. S. S. U. A. D. E. Dissuade. In this example, dissuade is a verb. Dissuade means turn away from by persuasion. Negative campaigning will only dissuade people. Distend. D. I. S. T. E. N. D. Distend. Distend is a verb. Distend means cause to expand as it by internal pressure. The gas distended the animal's body. Distraught. D. I. S. T. R. A. U. G. H. T. Distraught. In this example, distraught is an adjective. Distraught means deeply agitated, especially from emotion. Distraught with grief. Distrust. D. I. S. T. R. U. S. T. Distrust. Distrust is a noun. Distrust is the trait of not trusting others. In his watery eyes there is an expression of distrust. Dither. D. I. T. H. E. R. Dither. Dither is a verb. Dither means act nervously. Be undecided. Be uncertain. The sight of the policeman made the murderer all of a dither. Diurnal. D. I. U. R. N. A. L. Diurnal. Diurnal is an adjective. Diurnal means having a daily cycle, or occurring every day. Diurnal rotation of the heavens. Divination. D. I. V. I. N. A. T. I. O. N. Divination. Divination is a noun. Divination is a prediction uttered under divine inspiration. A priest in ancient Rome, who practiced divination by the inspection of the entrails of animals. Divine. D. I. V. I. N. E. Divine. Divine is an adjective. Divine means being, or having the nature of a god. The divine capacity for love. Divisive. D. I. V. I. S. I. V. E. Divisive. Divisive is an adjective. In this example, it means dissenting, especially dissenting with the majority opinion. Her policies were divisive and reactionary. Docile. D. O. C. I. L. E. Docile. In this example, docile is an adjective. Docile means easily handled, or managed. A gentle old horse, docile and obedient. Doctrinaire. D. O. C. T. R. I. N. A. I. R. E. Doctrinaire. Doctrinaire is an adjective. Doctrinaire means stubbornly insistent on theory without regard for practicality, or suitability. Don't be so doctrinaire about things. Dogmatic. D. O. G. M. A. T. I. C. Dogmatic. Dogmatic is an adjective. Dogmatic means characterized by assertion of unproved, or unprovable principles. You can be dogmatic in matters of taste. Doleful. D. O. L. E. F. U. L. Doleful. Doleful is an adjective. Doleful means filled with, or evoking sadness. The child's doleful expression. Dolt. D. O. L. T. Dolt. In this example, dolt is a noun. Dolt is a person who is not very bright. I'm such a dolt. I left the house with my keys locked in the apartment. Domineer. D. O. M. I. N. E. E. R. Domineer. Domineer is a verb. Domineer means rule or exercise power over somebody in a cruel and autocratic manner. her husband and mother-in-law domineer her. Donor. D-O-N-O-R, donor. Donor is a noun. Donor is person who makes a gift of property. The donor engraved the following inscription upon it. Dormant. D-O-R-M-A-N-T, dormant. Dormant is an adjective. Dormant has two meanings. First, it means in a condition of biological rest, or suspended animation. Second, it means lying with head on paws as if sleeping. A dormant bear. Dotard. D-O-T-A-R-D, dotard. Dotard is a noun. Dotard is an oldster in his dotage, someone whose age has impaired his intellect. You are dotard. Doting. D-O-T-I-N-G, doting. Doting is an adjective. Doting means extravagantly or foolishly loving, and indulgent. Deceiving her preoccupied and doting husband with a young captain. Dower. D-O-U-R, dower. Dour is an adjective. Dour means showing a brooding ill humor. He sat in dour silence. Dowry. D-O-W-R-Y, dowry. Dowry is a noun. Dowry is money or property brought by a woman to her husband at marriage. Never will she measure his love by the dowry he give her. Draft. D-R-A-F-T, draft. In this example, draft is a noun. It's also a verb. Draft has two meanings. First, it means a document ordering the payment of money, drawn by one person, or bank on another. Second, draft can also mean draw up an outline, or sketch for something. A documentary draft offers greater security to the exporter. Drivel. D-R-I-V-E-L, drivel. Drivel is a noun. Drivel is a worthless message. I have never heard such silly drivel in all my life. Droll. D-R-O-L-L, droll. In this example, droll is an adjective. Droll means comical in an odd, or whimsical manner. A droll little man with a quiet tongue-in-cheek kind of humor. Dross. D-R-O-S-S, dross. Dross is a noun. Dross is worthless or dangerous material, that should be removed. There were dross in the water. Dubious. D-U-B-I-O-U-S, dubious. Dubious is an adjective. Dubious means fraught with uncertainty, or doubt. It was dubious whether she would be admitted. Dulcet. D-U-L-C-E-T, dulcet. Dulcet is an adjective. Dulcet means extremely pleasant in a gentle way. The most dulcet swimming on the most beautiful and remote beaches. Dupe. D-U-P-E, dupe. Dupe is a verb. Dupe means fool or hoax. The immigrant was duped because he trusted everyone. Duplicity. D-U-P-L-I-C-I-T-Y, duplicity. Duplicity is a noun. Duplicity is acting in bad faith. Deception by pretending to entertain one set of intentions, while acting under the influence of another. He was cleared of all suspicion of duplicity. Durability. D-U-R-A-B-I-L-I-T-Y, Y. Durability. Durability is a noun. Durability is permanence by virtue of the power to resist stress, or force. They advertise the durability of their products. Duration. D. U. R. A. T. I. O. N. Duration. In this example, duration is a noun. Duration is the period of time during which something continues. For the duration of the strike we will remain closed. Duress. D. U. R. E. S. S. Duress. Duress is a noun. Duress is compulsory force or threat. Confessed under duress. Dyspeptic. D. Y. S. P. E. P. T. I. C. Dyspeptic. Dyspeptic is an adjective. In this example, dyspeptic has two meanings. First, it means suffering from dyspepsia. Second, dyspeptic can also mean irritable, as if suffering from indigestion. Dyspeptic retention of the stomach will bring about both the dysfunction of the stomach. Fabricate. F. A. B. R. I. C. A. T. E. Fabricate. Fabricate is a verb. Fabricate means put together out of components or parts. Fabricate can also mean make up something artificial or untrue. The company fabricates plastic chairs. Fabricated. F. A. B. R. I. C. A. T. E. D. Fabricated. Fabricated is an adjective. Fabricated means formed or conceived by the imagination. A fabricated excuse for his absence. Facade. F. A. C. A. D. E. Facade. Facade is a noun. Facade means the face or front of a building. It also means a showy misrepresentation intended to conceal something unpleasant. That is the facade of the palace. Facile. F. A. C. I. L. E. Facile. Facile is an adjective. Facile means performing adroitly and without effort. A facile hand. Facilitate. F. A. C. I. L. I. T. A. T. E. Facilitate. Facilitate is a verb. Facilitate means make easier. You could facilitate the process by sharing your knowledge. Facility. F. A. C. I. L. I. T. Y. Facility. Facility is a noun. Facility is skillful performance, or ability without difficulty. His quick facility was a product of good design. Fallacious. F. A. L. L. A. C. I. O. U. S. Fallacious. Fallacious is an adjective. In this example, it means intended to deceive. Fallacious testimony. Fallible. F. A. L. L. I. B. L. E. Fallible. Fallible is an adjective. Fallible means likely to fail or make errors. Everyone is fallible to some degree. Fallow. F. A. L. L. O. W. Fallow. Fallow is a noun. Fallow is cultivated land that is not seeded for one or more growing seasons. The farmer left the land fallow for a year. Fanaticism. F. A. N. A. T. I. C. I. S. M. Fanaticism. Fanaticism is a noun. Fanaticism is excessive intolerance of opposing views. He was carried away by his fanaticism. Farcical. F A R C I C A L. Farcical. Farcical is an adjective. Farcical means broadly or extravagantly humorous, resembling farce. The wild farcical exuberance of a clown. Fastidious. F A S T I D I O U S. Fastidious. Fastidious is an adjective. Fastidious means giving careful attention to detail, hard to please, excessively concerned with cleanliness. A fastidious and incisive intellect. Fathom. F A T H O M. Fathom. Fathom is a noun. Fathom is a linear unit of measurement equal to 6 feet for water depth. Another anchor was got ready, and dropped in 1.5 fathoms of weight. Fatuous. F A T U O U S. Fatuous. Fatuous is an adjective. Fatuous means devoid of intelligence. He may be conceited, ill-mannered, fatuous. Fault. F A U L T. Fault. Fault is a noun. Fault is the quality of being inadequate, or falling short of perfection. They discussed the merits and faults of her novel. Fawn. F A W N. Fawn. Fawn is a noun. Fawn is young deer. Look, a wolf is after a fawn. Phase. F A Z E. Phase. Phase is a verb. Phase means disturb the composure of. The news did not faze him. Feasible. F E A S I B L E. Feasible. Feasible is an adjective. Feasible means capable of being done with means at hand, and circumstances as they are. It was not feasible to build a bridge at that point. Feckless. F E C K L E S S. Feckless. Feckless is an adjective. Feckless means generally incompetent and ineffectual. Feckless attempts to repair the plumbing. Fecund. F E C U N D. Fecund. Fecund is an adjective. Fecund means intellectually productive. A fecund imagination. Federation. F E D E R A T I O N. Federation. Federation is a noun. Federation is an organization formed by merging several groups or parties. The small countries joined together into a federation. Feign. F E I G N. Feign. Feign is a verb. Feign means make believe with the intent to deceive. He feigned that he was ill. Feisty. F E I S T Y. Feisty. Feisty is an adjective. Feisty means showing courage. The champion is faced with a feisty challenger. Felicitous. F E L I C I T O U S. Felicitous. Felicitous is an adjective. Felicitous means exhibiting an agreeably appropriate manner, or style. A felicitous speaker. Felicity. F E L I C I T Y. Felicity. Felicity is a noun. Felicity is a state of well-being characterized by emotions ranging from contentment to intense joy. It doesn't advance their felicity in the least. Fervid. F-E-R-V-I-D. Fervid. Fervid is an adjective. Fervid means characterized by intense emotion. A fervid desire to change society. Fetid. F-E-T-I-D. Fetid. Fetid is an adjective. Fetid means offensively malodorous. The kitchen smelled really fetid. Fetter. F-E-T-T-E-R. Fetter. Fetter is a verb. Fetter means restrain with fetters. To shackle or fetter. Fiasco. F-I-A-S-C-O. Fiasco. Fiasco is a noun. Fiasco is a sudden and violent collapse. The resort to air charters turned out to be a fiasco. Fickle. F-I-C-K-L-E. Fickle. Fickle is an adjective. Fickle means liable to sudden unpredictable change. Fickle weather. Fictive. F-I-C-T-I-V-E. Fictive. Fictive is an adjective. In this example, it means capable of imaginative creation. Fictive talent. Fidelity. F-I-D-E-L-I-T-Y. Fidelity. Fidelity is a noun. Fidelity is the quality of being faithful. Her mood of ecstatic fidelity was a dangerous exaltation. Filch. F-I-L-C-H. Filch. Filch is a verb. Filch means make off with belongings of others. To filch or steal. Filibuster. F-I-L-I-B-U-S-T-E-R. Filibuster. Filibuster is a noun. Filibuster is a legislator who gives long speeches in an effort to delay, or obstruct legislation that he, or she opposes. The Democrats organize a filibuster in the Senate. Finicky. F-I-N-I-C-K-Y. Finicky. Finicky is an adjective. Finicky means exacting especially about details. Very finicky about how her food was prepared. Fission. F-I-S-S-I-O-N. Fission. Fission is a noun. Fission is a nuclear reaction in which a massive nucleus splits into smaller nuclei with the simultaneous release of energy. Fission bombs use highly enriched fuel. Fitful. F-I-T-F-U-L. Fitful. Fitful is an adjective. Fitful means occurring in spells and often abruptly. Fitful bursts of energy. Flaccid. F-L-A-C-C-I-D. Flaccid. Flaccid is an adjective. Flaccid means lacking in strength or firmness, or resilience. Gave a flaccid handshake. Flagrant. F-L-A-G-R-A-N-T. Flagrant. Flagrant is an adjective. Flagrant means conspicuously and outrageously bad, or reprehensible. Flagrant violation of human rights. Flamboyant. F-L-A-M-B-O-Y-A-N-T. Flamboyant. Flamboyant is an adjective. Flamboyant means elaborately or excessively ornamented. Flamboyant handwriting. Flammable. F L A M M A B L E. Flammable. Flammable is an adjective. Flammable means easily ignited. A colorless toxic flammable liquid used in the synthesis of nylon. Flaunt. F L A U N T. Flaunt. Flaunt is a verb. Flaunt means display proudly, act ostentatiously or pretentiously. He flaunted his new sports car. Fledgling. F L E D G L I N G. Fledgling. Fledgling is a noun. Fledgling is young bird that has just fledged, or become capable of flying. The flittering wings of a fledgling. Flippant. F L I P P A N T. Flippant. Flippant is an adjective. Flippant means showing inappropriate levity. The girl is flippant in behavior. Flora. F L O R A. Flora. Flora is a noun. Flora is all the plant life in a particular region, or period. The flora of Southern California. Florid. F L O R I D. Florid. Florid is an adjective. Florid means inclined to a healthy reddish color often associated with outdoor life. A fresh and florid complexion. Flounder. F L O U N D E R. Flounder. Flounder is a verb. Flounder means behave awkwardly, have difficulties. She is floundering in college. Flout. F L O U T. Flout. Flout is a verb. Flout means treat with contemptuous disregard. Flout the rules. Fluctuate. F L U C T U A T E. Fluctuate. Fluctuate is a verb. Fluctuate means move or sway in a rising and falling, or wave-like pattern. The line on the monitor fluctuated. Fodder. F O D D E R. Fodder. Fodder is a noun. Fodder is coarse food, especially for cattle and horses, composed of entire plants or the leaves and stalks of a cereal crop. The process of storing and fermenting green fodder in a silo. Foible. F O I B L E. Foible. Foible is a noun. Foible is a behavioral attribute that is distinctive and peculiar to an individual. I shall never attempt to palliate my own foible by expose the error of another. Foil. F O I L. Foil. Foil is a noun. It's also a verb. Foil means a piece of thin and flexible sheet metal. Foil can also mean hinder or prevent the efforts, plans, or desires. The photographic film was wrapped in foil. Foliate. F O L I A T E. Foliate. Foliate is an adjective. Foliate means having or resembling a leaf or having a specified kind or number of leaves. A complex, ornate design of intertwined floral, foliate, and geometric figures. Foment. F O M E N T. Foment. Foment is a verb. Foment means try to stir up public opinion. That's an attempt to foment discord. Forbearance. F O R B E A R A N C E. Forbearance. Forbearance is a noun. Forbearance is good-natured tolerance of delay or incompetence. You must treat the child with forbearance. Ford. F O R D. Ford. Ford is a noun. Ford is a shallow area in a stream that can be forded. Do not swap horse when ford a stream. Foreboding. F O R E B O D I N G. Foreboding. Foreboding is a noun. Foreboding is a feeling of evil to come. The lawyer had a foreboding that the judge would dismiss the case. Foreclose. F O R E C L O S E. Foreclose. Foreclose is a verb. Foreclose means subject to foreclosing procedures. Take away the right of mortgagors to redeem their mortgage. They will foreclose our mortgage. Forensic. F O R E N S I C. Forensic. Forensic is an adjective. Forensic means of, relating to, or used in courts of law or public debate or argument. Forensic medical examination of material evidence. Forestall. F O R E S T A L L. Forestall. Forestall is a verb. Forestall means keep from happening or arising. Your role in the project forestalls your involvement in the competitive project. Forethought. F O R E T H O U G H T. Forethought. Forethought is a noun. Forethought is planning or plotting in advance of acting. With a little more forethought we could have bought the house we really wanted. Forego. F O R G O. Forego. Forego is a verb. Forego means refrain from consuming. You will have to forego alcohol. Forlorn. F O R L O R N. Forlorn. Forlorn is an adjective. Forlorn means marked by or showing hopelessness. The last forlorn attempt. Formulate. F O R M U L A T E. Formulate. Formulate is a verb. Formulate means elaborate, as of theories and hypotheses. Could you formulate the ideas in your thesis? Forsake. F O R S A K E. Forsake. Forsake is a verb. Forsake means leave someone who needs, or counts on you. The mother forsook her children. Forswear. F O R S W E A R. Forswear. Forswear is a verb. Forswear means formally reject or disavow a formerly held belief, usually under pressure. He forswore his earlier statements about his religion. Forte. F O R T E. Forte. Forte is a noun. Forte is an asset of special worth or utility. Cooking is his forte. Fortuitous. F O R T U I T O U S. Fortuitous. Fortuitous is an adjective. Fortuitous means occurring by happy chance. Profits were enhanced by a fortuitous drop in the cost of raw materials. Foster. F-O-S-T-E-R, foster. Foster is a verb. Foster means promote the growth of. Foster our children's well-being and education. Foundation. F-O-U-N-D-A-T-I-O-N, foundation. Foundation is a noun. Foundation is the basis on which something is grounded. There is little foundation for his objections. Founder. F-O-U-N-D-E-R, founder. Founder is a noun. Founder is a person who founds or establishes some institution. He is the founder of the club. Fracas. F-R-A-C-A-S, fracas. Fracas is a noun. Fracas is noisy quarrel. The police were called in to break up the fracas. Fractious. F-R-A-C-T-I-O-U-S, fractious. Fractious is an adjective. Fractious means easily irritated or annoyed. Not the least fractious of his countrymen. Fragmentation. F-R-A-G-M-E-N-T-A-T-I-O-N, fragmentation. Fragmentation is a noun. Fragmentation is separating something into fine particles. If the rock is homogeneous, the large size fragmentation can generally be attained more easily. Frank. F-R-A-N-K, frank. Frank is an adjective. Frank means characterized by directness in manner or speech. A frank approach to the problem. Fraud. F-R-A-U-D, fraud. Fraud is an adjective. Fraud means something intended to deceive. Deliberate trickery intended to gain an advantage. To you all business is fraud. Fraudulent. F-R-A-U-D-U-L-E-N-T, fraudulent. Fraudulent is an adjective. Fraudulent means intended to deceive. Fraudulent advertising. Fraud. F-R-A-U-G-H-T, fraud. Fraud is an adjective. In this example, it means filled with or attended with. An incident fraught with danger. Frenetic. F-R-E-N-E-T-I-C, frenetic. Frenetic is an adjective. Frenetic means excessively agitated, transported with rage, or other violent emotion. Frenetic screams followed the accident. Frenzied. F-R-E-N-Z-I-E-D, frenzied. Frenzied is an adjective. Frenzied means affected with or marked by frenzy, or mania uncontrolled by reason. A frenzied attack. Frivolous. F-R-I-V-O-L-O-U-S, frivolous. Frivolous is an adjective. Frivolous means not serious in content or attitude, or behavior. A frivolous young woman. Frond. F-R-O-N-D, frond. Frond is a noun. Frond is compound leaf of a fern or palm, or cycad. Made of a palm frond or strip of cloth hung from the ceiling, and moved by a servant. Fulsome. F-U-L-S-O-M-E, fulsome. Fulsome is an adjective. Fulsome means unpleasantly and excessively suave or ingratiating in manner, or speech. Gave him a fulsome introduction. Fume. F-U-M-E, fume. Fume is a verb. Fume means be mad, angry, or furious. She was in a fume of impatience because she had to wait for the others. Funereal. F-U-N-E-R-E-A-L, funereal. Funereal is an adjective. Funereal means suited to or suggestive of a grave, or burial. Funereal gloom. Furtive. F-U-R-T-I-V-E, furtive. Furtive is an adjective. Furtive means marked by quiet and caution and secrecy, taking pains to avoid being observed. A furtive glance at his watch.